fatal heart impacts, past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and pass. I back up my actions, fact don't ask, grab reactions, jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose. Pick a new silver excuse, I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now, y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember, you're discreet now. Get ready for defeat now.
Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kirusho here. And now, whenever we last left off with this series, we had Todoroki, who he is trying to confront his past. Now, in the last part, Todoroki, after about, well, a little over a month after Deku's peace treaty signing, he went back to the human nation, and he was trying to gain his bearing on what apparently has happened in the last year of his life. Now, yeah, Todoroki, he's having a lot of trouble. From what he has at least heard and at least seen, people despise his face. People do not wish to be associated with this hero. Now, it has been at least announced that Todoroki, he was under the control of the king, and his actions were not his own. Now, many people are in disbelief about this, since the other hero couldn't be controlled, so the same rules should apply, right? Now, it was quite strange. People know the fact that this man wields the sword of the hero, and the other guy, he wields the opposite one, the sword of evil. However, that's just gotta be it. That man holds the sword of the hero, and this man, the murderer, who has killed innocent people, he holds the sword of the demon. That has to be it. The sword of the demon has to look like one that can be trusted. Well, the sword of the hero, it has to at least get the job done and be efficient, right? And that man's been unstoppable with his blade. It may look villainous, but he's got the pure heart. Now, that's what people do think. However, they are dead wrong. Now, Todoroki, he went on a bit of a spiritual journey. Him basically living through a version of a total recall technique, where he does live through the parts of his psyche he has repressed. Now, Todoroki, yeah, he was bound in chains on the spot where the technique was activated on him. And, well, let's just put it this way. He's been screaming his lungs out, passing out, and has been at least struggled to be fed food for the last week. And people are actually getting concerned. This man will scream his lungs out till he passes out. And there's even the fact that many different people, they do have to try and check on his heart rate. However, it's very difficult. They do at least try to, well, use restorational magic on him, or at least healing magic to try and repair some sort of damage he might have caused. However, they're actually getting to a point where they don't know if it's going to work anymore. This guy is just so, well, tormented. Whatever he's seeing, whatever he's feeling, it's got to be messed up. Now, over the last couple weeks, people have heard these rumors about the hero. He's tormenting himself to learn what he did. And, well, many different people, they wanted to witness it. And many people did. As we actually have Hana, who does look out towards the field, where many different people, they're all standing and crowding around Todoroki. Now, she does hear his voice, which, yikes, it is not good. He's been screaming for so long that his voice is broken and cracky. Along with that, his face is, well, not a sight for sore eyes. Now, she actually does prepare some water, as she does go to walk through the crowd and up to where Todoroki is. her actually cutting through the crowd to see him. He's chained there with his arms behind his back, and the chains, they're wrapped around massive amounts of boulders and heavy weights. Now, Todoroki is trying to move, as he's shaking violently and screaming. Him looking up at everyone as he does start to cry and scream more, a blood vessel on his face actually bursting, as he does begin to start panting for air heavily. And his eyes, they do look around frantically. Now, Todoroki, yeah, we do have his point of view. Today, yikes, he's witnessing something worse. He's still going. He's still butchering. He's still slaughtering. And from what he can at least gather from this information, he's enjoying it. Now, Todoroki, yeah, he's screaming at himself, stop it, stop it, stop it. And nothing has worked. Todoroki's lived out half the time he's been enslaved. And so far, he doesn't feel like he can continue. Now, Todoroki is just trying to wonder, why? He's seen it all. He's been beaten. He's drunken poison. And all his so-called combat experience and, well, practice, training, yeah. He is just, well, a fake. He hasn't actually had any combat experience other than just merciless slaughter. Even then, that's not even a fight. And then there's the fact that he's beaten, healed, beaten, and healed again. He doesn't even really train physically, he was just taught magic. And that was about it. Now, Todoroki also has seen his moments where the mind control, it did at least somewhat not work properly. He doesn't remember these times. Times where he was lucid and aware. It doesn't make sense. These memories, he doesn't know them. These aren't his memories. He knows what was here, not what is here, what he's seeing. Now, we do actually have back with Todoroki, and well, in the physical world, where after Hana, she does actually go to pour water on him and on the back of his neck to try and cool him down. She does bring up her hand and go to pull the gag out of his mouth. Now, she does then go to at least put a rag soaked in water into his mouth that he does bite down on, so as to give him some water. Now, you do actually have for somebody from the church, they do come running up, and it's the pastor who does step in front of the crowd, as he does try to calm Todoroki down, and tell him that he is almost through it. He just has to bear with it a little bit more, just a little bit more. Now, the man, he doesn't know if Todoroki he will last. The information he's learning there, it's gotta be torment, torture. He's feeling all of it at once. And yikes. With everything he's heard, that's not gonna leave anything good. Now, with that, we do actually have about a week later, where Todoroki screams, they finally do stop. And we do actually have where people, they do come to check on him. As Hana, she was hearing Todoroki's 12 o'clock scream. Usually this would have lasted for around anywhere between 15 to 30 minutes. And well, whenever it did suddenly stop after 10, she got worried. Now, many different people, they were running out there. And the crowd that has gathered to see him today, yeah. You do actually have where his body, he is slumped forwards. The only thing holding him up is his bindings. The man running up and checking on Todoroki. him bringing his hands up and at least trying to feel for a pulse. Now, the man does bring up both hands on both sides of Todoroki's neck, and he does feel something slightly, as Todoroki does actually begin to start moving. The man watching as Todoroki's head does pop up, his face covered in dry blood, and, well, tears. Is it over? Young man, are you back? Yes. I'm back. I remember. I've counted 25,782. Young man. Yeah. They don't deserve forgiveness. Young man, look at me. Todoroki going to look up. And the man, he does inform everyone that this man, he has served his sentence. And all of them have bore witness to it. Now, you do actually have where the man, he does make a large scene of all this, as he does instruct all of them that that last hero, quote unquote, yes, he has done good, but he has killed many of the humans and innocent people. However, after all, they do hate him for what he has done. He has also done good. Meanwhile, this man, from the very day he stepped foot in their land, he has been, well, used as a simple tool by the former king. And that, right now, he has paid for it. He has lived through hell to talk about it, and he's done that twice. If they do wish to persecute him or make him pay, now is the time. Say what they will to him and get it over with. Now, Todoroki does just sit down, as he does just look up at everyone. And they all do see that look in his eyes, as many of them they do turn around and go walk away. Well, one person they do walk up, and they do look at Todoroki. Your face, I know you. Then you'll know why I'm here. Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I want to see for myself. But honestly, killing you would just be a mercy. Todoroki going to look up, as he does still have his tears running down his face. And the person they do just turn around, as their need for revenge, it doesn't feel there anymore. This man's pathetic. The warrior they've heard so much about, the person who they were the, well, nightmare of the country. They were just a simple tool used by the king. Yeah. That is very disappointing. They can't kill the king, since many know that he's already dead. And, yeah, it's no use anymore. Now, Todoroki, he would have been able to finally get unchained and take a shower, along with even eat a proper meal of solid food. Now, Todoroki, yeah, he does at least try to meditate to clear his mind, as you do actually have where he's sitting down with that old man once again. Young man, you've lived through your demons. And you're okay with them? No. I don't think they'll ever go away, but I'm at least happy about what I know. Now, Todoroki, he would go to stand up, as he does inform the man that he does want to do right, and he would like to confess to what he was forced to do. Now, the man will go to stand, bring a hand up onto Todoroki's shoulder and informing him that they can do that. However, he does have a few questions. If he were to gather a few items for him, he can make him a potion. A potion? Yes, young man. This potion. This one will help you. It's one that, well, it takes quite a bit of time to make. However, it will purify not only your body but your soul. What? Yes. Think of it like a rebirth. What? A rebirth? That's not possible, is it? No, young man. You misunderstand it. The man is going to bring his hand up. As he does, directly point to his face. Rebirth. The body will be turned back to its original settings. His scars will disappear. And with the amount of holy magic that this potion would require, it would also help to clear his sins. Now, Todoroki does stare down at the man, asking a few questions, and the man he would give them answers. No, Todoroki he won't be remorseless about what he's done. He still will feel the pain. However, yeah, he will at least have some more closure about it. Now, Todoroki he does look in his system's inventory, as he does ask Great Sage about this particular item. The Great Sage would inform him. It is possible to craft this item. However, the needed ingredients, yeah. He believes only one of them would be only found in a dungeon. And if it is not found there, Todoroki he was either going to be sent on a wild goose chase for a peace of mind, or he might actually have to go to a location and find it there. Find it there? Great Sage, what do you mean? Location. Hills. Near. Fairy Nation. Hills. Requirement. They are covered in snow. Hills are also told to be touched by gods. Touched by gods? Yes. Divine magic detected here. And if I do have things correct, it was believed angels may have been here at one point. Wait, angels? That's impossible. But then again, this isn't my home. Now, Todoroki would look at the man, giving a light smile and going to nod. Now, the man would look at Todoroki. He does feel a bit proud. And Todoroki, he does actually at least like this man. This man's treated him better than anyone. In fact, if he does have to put into words, he does see him somewhat of like a surrogate father. Now, Todoroki today, or the day after, would have left the church. As he does walk through town, and people do at least stare at him a bit more leniently, or at least a bit with less disdain. Now, Todoroki does head directly to the guild and ask a few questions, as people they do stare at him. Yes, sorry, I'll be right with you. Please give me a minute. Excuse me, sir, but what are you here for? Yes, I would like to take on a quest. I see. Would you wait here for one moment? Sure. Now, this is where the lady, she will go to walk away. And Todoroki, he does at least feel like it may have been a bad idea to walk in here, as he does at least stare down at the floor. Now, You do actually have for somebody they do come walking up to Todoroki. And they do ask if he's that guy from the church. Hmm? Uh, yeah. The one that was chained up screaming? Uh, yeah, that was me. Hmm. I see. You know what you did, didn't you? Hmm. No, I don't. I did relive it all, though. Hmm? I'm sorry. Yeah, I don't know if I hurt you. I don't know if I did anything to you. I don't know if I killed anyone you loved, anyone you had an attachment to. If I did, I'm sorry. I was forced to by the king. He took over my mind and, hey, the man bringing his hand up and going to reach out for Todoroki. Todoroki, looking up, he does somewhat step backwards. Hey, listen, I heard about it all. Just, well, you know, don't snap again, right? Now, Todoroki, he would look at the man. Him at least trying to break the tension he created. Uh, yeah, I'll try to stay in control this time. Now, people do look at Todoroki. This guy, he's different from what they've heard about, and from what many of them have seen. Now, the lady does come walking back up, as she does hand him a pen and paper, asking him if he can read and write. Uh, yes, I vaguely remember studying it. I see. Sir, if you do need any more assistance, please be aware. You may need to ask for help. Thank you. No, I didn't mean with this. I meant help. Hmm? Um, thanks. Now, the person will go to walk away, as you quickly try to get away from him. Now, Todoroki does write down everything he does need to, and basically fill out an adventurer's form and give some money for his license. Now, Todoroki does pull out this large bag of gold coins, as people they do stare at him. Now, Todoroki, yeah, he knows that people are looking at him, along with the girl behind the desk staring at that bag. Um, yeah, the guy named Junto gave this to me a couple months back. Uh, wow, that's quite a bit of money. Are you sure he gave it to you? Yeah, um, you know what? You know any place I can go to for armor and stuff like that? Uh, yeah, there's a shop just down the road. Now, Todoroki does could at least pull out 10 gold coins, as he does put them down on the table and say to at least buy everyone here something good, or get them something to drink. Now, Todoroki does also at least hand one to this girl, saying thank you, before he does quickly go to run off. Now, the lady does look down at all the gold coins he did just currently set out. 1 silver would have been enough to buy at least 5 beers. However, yeah, 10 gold coins. Yeah, this was a party. Now, many different people they didn't want to skip that chance. And since, well, free beer, yeah, many different people just don't care anymore. Now, Todoroki would have at least headed off and go to this armor place, where he does gear up with some good equipment. He doesn't want to spend all the money he has on the most expensive stuff. However, he does at least buy some basic armor, and at least a bit of a helmet. Now, the man he does know Todoroki's face, as he does at least try to give him some advice for surviving. Now, Todoroki would have at least nodded to the man as he does walk out the door, and head out on his quest. Now, with that being said, I do hope you guys enjoyed, and have an amazing night. Catch you guys in the next part.